the gathering that happened in Delhi, 4,000 people of the Tabligh Jamaat, it's one of the largest Sunni Muslim gatherings that take place throughout the world without any publicity, without any media. They gather in large numbers in different parts of the world. So according to the fact, when they had that gathering, they had all the police permissions. So that gathering wasn't illegal at all. So it is wrong to blame them, because if they did not take permission, then you can hold them responsible. So Tabligh Jamaat, when they had that gathering in mind, they did not break any law. But what happened when the gathering of few days got over, immediately, without any notice, the government announced that there's going to be a lockdown next day. So the people who had gathered from different parts of the country and outside India, they tried to go back home to the city. They could not. So many of them came back to the Markaz. And when they came back to the Markaz, the government said, now you're breaking the law, that during lockdown, how can few hundred people or 1,000 people gather there? Which is totally wrong. I mean, they did not do it willingly. It was without any warning. Furthermore, what the news is saying, that majority of the cases of the Tabligh Jamaat is from COVID-19. The fact is that there are other news available that majority of the people, there was hardly anyone who was tested positive. So the news, the whole news media of India, the mainstream media, except for one channel, NDTV, the majority of the mainstream media has been purchased by the government. Either it's owned by the BJP government, or they are friends of BJP government, or they're bought over by BJP government. So much so that you'll be shocked to know one of the biggest fake news of COVID-19 in India was one of the leading popular channels of India, Z News. They gave a breaking news saying the main person responsible for spreading COVID-19 in India is Dr. Zakir Naik. He picked up Malaysian Tabligh Jamaatis, Malaysian Muslim from Tabligh Jamaat, and he put COVID-19 in them and told them to go to India. And how can a logical person in his wildest dream, so this is the biggest fake news in India, that the main person responsible for spreading COVID-19 in India is Dr. Zakir Naik, and by Z News, which is one of the leading news channels in India. You see, it's very disheartening